thank you for coming today. What does Oakhaven mean to you?
Oakhaven is a name that has been in my mind and my memory for a very long time, having lived and worked here for many, many years, and known people who have worked there and been a part of it. I think everyone just thinks Oakhaven, Lymington, New Forest. We've loved the shops as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Our roots are here. You know, we started off in the New Forest and visited quite regularly, and we've been to Oakhaven shops. We very good customers at one point when we were still here.
Particularly the craft shop, yes.
Loved it. And this is amazing,
It's
isn't it?
beautiful, yeah. I can't wait to pop look around.
And how important do you think it is to have charity shops like this that don't just sell clothes, they also sell crafting materials and homeware?
Very important.
Yeah, I think crafting has become so big over the last few years that to have somewhere like this where you can come and maybe you've done a craft before that you don't necessarily enjoy that much, you can sort of swap, you can bring your things in and then take on something new, and it's such a calming thing to do. Crafting, I think everybody should do crafting, don't you?
Absolutely, and I think it's a really good way of encouraging particularly young people to start crafting, because they can come in and it's a bit more affordable, or they can pick up something someone's already started
great idea,
that they haven't finished and maybe have a go and not feel they've spent a fortune if they don't like it. We just love it. We particularly remember visiting the old craft shop that there were a lot of students who'd come in and be able to pick up things that they otherwise couldn't afford.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what a lovely way to be able to pass on crafts that maybe if you're having to do a house clearance or those sort of sad occasions where you're emptying out a home, and you're finding all this stuff that people have collected for years and years and you just don't know what to do with it. Bring it somewhere like this, it will get used again, and of course all the money going to a fantastic charity.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody should get some downtime and try crafting. Doesn't matter what it is.
Sewing.
Or sewing,
Definitely
of course,
sewing.
most important. But it is just, I mean, we sew for a living, but we both, I mean, I sew all the time. I embroider and I do sort of beadwork and stuff like that. And I think, and you crochet, don't you? So even when we're not at work, it's just that downtime, that time when you can just have time for yourself.
Is there anything in particular you're looking out for today in the shop?
Oh my goodness, I want it all. I've just had a quick look around, and it is you've got to come here. It's fantastic, isn't it?
We like him.
He's just sort of said, take me home. But, you know, we'll see.
But he's not a craft, we've got to think crafts.
I know, but he's a craft. Look, he needs a little claw stitch and a nose.
But we particularly like vintage things. When we have a look around in a rummage, it's really nice to find the sort of vintage eyes, vintage buttons, pieces of fabric that are vintage, and we love vintage patterns.
Oh gosh, yeah, toy patterns, the old ones, yeah.
Very exciting if we find anything like that.